Hello everyone, I know it's been a while since you've probably seen my face and don't hate me for it. We have had a lot of background projects going on here at Merlin, some behind the scenes stuff, but I felt like as a special celebration for us recently reaching 25,000 subscribers here on YouTube, I felt like giving away a pretty decent bow. So if you want to find out how you're going to win this and all the information on the competition we're going to be running, make sure to stick around for the end of the video. It will be over on Facebook as well, but make sure to check us out there and stick around and find out how you can grab one of these potentially. If you haven't already guessed by the title of the video, the bow we're going to be giving away today is the recently released 60-inch Pentathlon Bearpaw Shadow. Now, for one of these, the price is just around £300, I believe, over on our website, or just above. And you're going to be a lucky person if you win one of these in the prize draw. You're definitely going to be happy. We'll start off with the technical bits first. This is officially the first ever traditional bow that Bearpaw have made that has the ILF fitting limbs. So what this does is it opens up different combinations and customization options for your bow and tailoring it a bit more towards you and your ILF limb that you might want to swap these out for. The ILF fitting is really simple. It is just a crisp click, just like that, and fits in nice and snug back where you want it to be. It does also come with its own limb alignment system as well if you ever need to adjust your limbs and tailor it and tweak it a bit more for your liking. The bow itself is indeed 60 inches tip to tip, and it weighs just around 650 grams, so it's a bit heavier than you'd expect the bow to be. And the reason Bearpaw have decided to go for this more chunkier and heavier build is due to stability and comfort. Adding weight like this and combining it with the pistol grip they've gone for, it's going to reduce the swaying and it's going to reduce the vibration in the bow. It's going to completely slow up and nullify almost all of the hand shock. Its poundage goes up in 5-pound increments. This one here I've got is a 30-pound one. If you do win the competition, don't worry about the poundage. Whatever we've got in stock, you'll be able to choose from. So it goes from 25 pounds all the way up to 55 pounds. Comes in left and right-handed as well, as you'd expect. But the reason I mention it goes all the way down to 25 pounds, and it is a notable thing, most traditional bows tend to only start at 30 pounds that you're going to find. And the reason it's great that it starts at 25 pounds is for those kind of newer archers that are looking for a traditional bow that is still a quality make, but they don't want to kind of be intimidated by the higher draw weights and the higher poundage. So if you are looking for a new starter bow, the Shadow can kind of fit in there as well as being a top quality bow at the same time. So more about the actual visuals. The bow is comprised of strong, heavy black and charcoal micarta mixed with black action wood. There's also an accent of babinga wood, which is quite common in traditional bows from Bearpaw because of its appealing colour offset that it gives to the rest of the bow. But the main attraction for this is the smoky black highlights, which is where the bow gets its name from, the Shadow. You can even spy the black patches of the wood bleed a slight green as it merges with the charcoal aspects of the wood, really mystifying the design and living up to its aesthetics. The whole riser is really smooth to the touch and very, very well made. The limbs are maple core laminated over with black fiberglass for a crisp and clean look. With an average brace height you should be aiming for around 8 inches. The limb tips are black G10s, which are very nicely smoothed over into the limb to create one smooth flowing curve. Some tips on other limbs you'll find will be kind of stuck down, but this is different here. You'll also find the blending down at the bottom end of the limb too, making it appear as though the whole limb is like one single piece of maple coated by the black fiberglass. The guys over at Bearpaw recommend shooting with a high performance string, which is why the bow comes with its very own whisper string. It's a hand-in-hand pairing, and the combination of the two really shine alongside each other. You can also shoot with a fast flight string or any kind of high performance string you want to test out. Don't be afraid to experiment a little bit. Speaking of things that do come with the bow, you can look in closely here that we have applied a nice shelf, and this does in fact come with the bow too, so it is a pretty nifty addition. Along with the riser has its own Velcro pouch, so you can tuck it away if you're not using it, take off the ILF limbs and store it away here to avoid any damage to your nice riser. Now, how does this all feel to shoot? So the Bearpaw bow has only recently been released, so it's not been in the market for too long, so we've not had a long-term play with it, but fresh out of the box when we first pulled it out, it was shooting fantastically. It was amazing to try, and it was really stable as you'd imagine it would be. The additional weight compared to most bows definitely has an impact on the way the bow shoots and the stability of it in a good way. So when we were first shooting it, you could really tell that it sat comfortably, the arrows were flying off amazingly, and it's got overall, in general, a really nice, smooth, full draw cycle as well. So on to what we've all been waiting for. How can you guys manage to get your hands on one of these for free? So if you're on YouTube, what you want to do is move on over to Facebook. If you're already here, great. All you have to do is find this post, like and share it, and in a month's time we're going to do a prize draw and see who the lucky winner is. So with that out of the way, I just want to leave the rest of the video to say a big thank you to everyone who watches at home and managing to build us up to this 25,000 subscriber milestone. It's really impressive to me. I wouldn't have expected us to build up that quickly and get to that level that quickly as well. And it really means something to us as a company that you guys are still enjoying the videos. So, and especially the people that have stuck around from 5-10 years ago when we were first making videos through Jim and now onto me. And it really does help the company improve as a whole. It helps me build my confidence a bit more on camera as well and bring videos out to you guys a bit more. But yeah, it's just a really grateful and big thank you to everyone who watches at home. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this entire journey with us as a company, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.